In today's video, I will be presenting job opportunities in the caregiving field in Canada, including positions available in care homes and hospitals. These opportunities are open for various roles such as care assistants, care providers, nurses, and doctors. I encourage you to watch the video until the end as I will be sharing valuable information on the screen regarding these job openings. By gathering all the necessary details, you can proceed to apply for these positions as soon as possible. In my previous video, I discussed various care job opportunities and the different paths you can take to relocate to Canada and work as a care provider. The Canadian government has recently launched a visa program aimed at attracting compassionate migrants who can make valuable contributions as caregivers in the country. This program offers positions such as home supporters, disabled carers, and children carers. Canada has now opened its borders to foreign skilled migrants, granting them the opportunity to enter the country for employment in these caregiving roles. If you have not had a chance to watch the video I mentioned, I will include a link for you to explore later. It will provide you with a more comprehensive understanding of the process and considerations involved in moving to Canada as a caregiver. As I promised, I have returned to fulfill my commitment. Before we proceed, I kindly request you to generously show your support for this video by giving it a big thumbs up. Your appreciation means a lot to me, and it encourages me to continue delivering valuable content. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I urge you to do so now. I've noticed that approximately 50% of my viewers have not yet subscribed, and I would love to have you as part of our growing family. Simply hit the subscribe button, and I assure you that you won't be disappointed. Your subscription enables us to stay connected, and I truly appreciate your ongoing support. I also want to encourage you to join our Telegram group, where I will be sharing regular job updates. If you're interested, you can find the link in the description below. Joining our Telegram group will keep you informed about the latest job opportunities, and it's a great way to stay connected with our community. Be sure to check out the link and join us for timely updates. Now let's dive straight into today's video. But before we proceed, it's important to remember all the requirements you need to meet before applying for this visa. Firstly, you must have completed your CPR training, and it's necessary to have at least 1 year of experience in caregiving or have completed a minimum 1-year course in a caregiving field. In the following segment, I will display all the job vacancies on the screen, so I urge you to pay close attention. This will enable you to apply as soon as possible and increase your chances of securing a position. The first job opportunity I want to highlight today is with Trafalgar Personal Limited, an agency that specializes in recruiting overseas applicants who are interested in migrating to Canada as caregivers. In order to provide you with more information about the company and the specific caregivers they are seeking, I will take you through their website. This will give you insight into the qualifications they require and the benefits they offer to successful applicants. By exploring their website, you can gain a better understanding of what they are looking for and the potential opportunities available to you if you secure the job successfully. As you can see, it says Trafalgar Personal Limited has been successfully meeting the child and home care needs of Canadian families since 1979. So, the information states they applicants living overseas can apply for a job in Canada without having to pay any fees. This means you can apply for this job for free and come to Canada without any cost. However, there is an agency that assists with all the payments, which is why it's called the Free Canadian Visa. As the applicant, you are not required to pay anything. Instead, necessary visa fees. I hope this explanation has clarified things for you. Additionally, there are 2 programs available with a limited number of visas being issued. I discussed this in the previous video, so if you haven't watched it yet, please make sure to do so. I will provide the link to that video so you can watch and understand it. This particular caregiver position offers 2 pathways: home child care provider and home support worker. Here it says applicants must apply for and qualify for permanent resident status when they apply for this visa. However, this specific company has specified that they are only accepting female applicants and not considering male applicants. Therefore, if you are a male applicant, this job offer is not applicable to you. According to the information provided, the child care provider and home support worker pilots by Trafford Guy personnel require applicants to have a valid IOT, International Occupational Testing, certification. Many of you have asked if IELTS, International English Language Testing System, would be necessary for this visa, and yes, it is required. Most Western countries typically require IELTS certification, especially if you are applying from a non-English speaking country. Additionally, it mentions that applicants need to undergo an ECA, Educational Credential Assessment, to verify that their level of education is equivalent to successful completion of a university or college program in Canada. This assessment needs to be completed before submitting the online application. Unfortunately, I don't have the specific details of this company, but I encourage you to refer to the information provided by the company itself to apply for the position. Here are the requirements outlined by the company. 1. IELTS certificate. They require applicants to possess an IELTS certificate to demonstrate proficiency in the English language. 2. ECA, Educational Credential Assessment. Applicants need to undergo an assessment to verify that their educational qualifications are equivalent to a university or college program in Canada. 3. Temporary Residency Visa. A temporary residency visa is necessary to work in Canada. 4. Work Permit. Applicants should obtain an open work permit to be eligible for the job. 5. Promote Order Fee Permit. There is a fee associated with obtaining the necessary work permit. 6. Other Class Fee. Additional fees may be applicable based on the specific class or category of the visa. 7. Biometric. Applicants are required to provide biometric information as part of the visa application process. 8. Medicals. A medical examination, including blood work and X-ray, is required. 9. Visa Application Center. Applicants need to submit their visa application at a designated visa application center. 10. Police Clearance. A police clearance certificate is required. 11. Flights to Canada. The cost of flights to Canada may vary depending on the departure location and the timing of ticket purchase. As for age requirements, while there is no specific age limit mentioned, applicants should be at least 18 years old. In addition to the above requirements, the company emphasizes the importance of certification, such as care certificates and experience. It is vital to have a minimum of 1 year of experience in caregiving before applying for a caregiver job in Canada. Unlike the UK, where you can apply for a care assistant job without formal qualifications, Canada requires experience or relevant care certificates to demonstrate understanding and competence in caregiving. To request an application form for employment under the HCCP and HSO pilot program, the company instructs applicants to send an email to info@trafalgarpersonnel.com. In the email, make sure to include the following details. 1. Full name as noted on your passport. 2. Email address. 3. Current city and country of residence for nationality, egg if you are Nigerian, state that you are Nigerian. 5. Previous work experience in the past 3 to 5 years, including a summary of care-related employment, whether it was paid or volunteer work. In the previous video of last year, it was explained that even if you don't have prior experience, you can still go to a particular care organization or setting as a volunteer. Once you provide the necessary information, the company will then send you the link to their online application form. It's important to note that this company has specific requirements and qualifications, and they are not leaving the application process open to just anyone. They are looking for applicants to meet their standards and possess the necessary qualifications. The agency mentioned is based in Ontario, Canada. Remember to visit their email address as instructed, info@trafalgarpersonnel.com. To ensure easy access to the company's website, I will provide the link in the description box of this video. It's crucial to note that there are no fees to be paid for this application. Please be cautious of potential scams. The opportunity is free to apply, so click on the provided link in the description box to begin the application process. Moving on, let's explore the next job opportunity involving a care company that is recruiting from overseas in Canada. The next job opportunity is with a company called Canfield Pacific Agency. This company is also an agency and is actively recruiting qualified caregivers from overseas. As mentioned earlier, it is important to be fully qualified before applying for a caregiver role in Canada. To learn more about their international recruitment and how to contact them for a job offer, you can click on the section titled Caregiver for an Application or the relevant link provided on their website. Here it says, since 2000 when our business began, Canfield Pacific Agency has become Avadar's employment recruitment agency. This particular company is based in Alberta and they have a thorough screening process to ensure that applicants meet the qualifications for the job and possess all the necessary documents and paperwork. They consider applications from both foreign workers already residing in Canada who are looking to change positions, as well as workers who are still abroad and waiting to come to Canada in search of a position. This particular agency is looking for senior and special needs caregivers, as well as childcare, hospitality, construction, and retail workers for various positions in hospitals. If you want to contact them, their email address is in their website. Make sure to inform them in the email that you are an overseas applicant and that you possess all the required qualifications. Once again, I want to emphasize that if you don't have the necessary qualifications, please refrain from applying for these jobs. In Canada, they take job applications seriously, and it's important to meet the specified requirements. I encourage you to apply as soon as possible since I have just received this job information, and I want all of you to have the opportunity to be among the first applicants. Remember, the earlier you apply, the better chances you have. This concludes today's video, and please don't forget to like it. Thank you, and may God bless you all. See you in my next video where I will be sharing more job opportunities in Canada. Goodbye and take care.